What's up, everybody? Wiser here with the Osiris, and today we are going to be covering the 2016 WWE main roster Wrestler of the Year. We're going to be doing a bunch of these, and probably, I don't know, what do you think? To bring in the new year, maybe we should do like a joint main roster and NXT roster for WWE.
I think that I think that is best off doing that just to get everybody's hopes up on who the wrestlers that they like to see, if they just happens to be on the list, uh, who they would like to see on the main roster. Because we got a lot of people on these lists here that
Yeah, it's kind of we're gonna need like honorable mention spots. Like shit is tough.
yeah. Yeah,
Shit is tough.
we got a lot of people on these lists. We had to go through 100 people who was in NXT.
Yeah, had to cut people off. So here we're gonna do our top 10. We're gonna do other videos such as Superstar of the Year, NXT get their Wrestler of the Year, and Superstar of the Year. We're gonna do tag teams. We're gonna do disappointing years. We're gonna do all kinds of stuff. And this one, typically you want to save it for last, but we got overall Wrestler of the Year. So this one we're gonna do main roster Wrestler of the Year, and it's as cut and dry as you could get. Who put on some of the best matches? And should I start this off with my number 10, or you want to go first with your number 10?
You go first, because I might shock you with my number 10.
Oh, fuck me. All right, then. So my number 10, and we are taking injury into account a little bit. It is affecting you a little bit. But my number 10 is Woof Woof Ziggler. Ziggler put on some pretty good matches with the likes of a Dean Ambrose. He did something decent with Dean Ambrose, but the things that he did best, his matches that he did best, he did a very good job at helping get The Miz over as a very credible heel. Miz did it with other people as well, but some of his best stuff this year came with The Miz, and that's putting Ziggler at number 10 for me. Yeah, I know I don't like the guy, so that's why he's down there.
Speaking of not liking people, understandable that Ziggler's on there as number 10 since you have a personal gripe with him. But for number 10 for me, I have Sasha Banks.
Oh.
Reason being is because to be honest, throughout this whole damn year, we've just seen the same old Sasha Banks in the ring. Nothing has been just mind-blowing when it comes to her. Nothing's been like out of character when it comes to her in the ring. Nothing stands out with anything that Sasha Banks done. Yeah, she's put on good matches. But the thing is, nothing stands out with anything that she's done this year. Because you can go through every match, it'll be the same old Sasha Banks that you've seen throughout the whole year. I have her number 10 just because of that.
My number 9 is going to piss some people off because he's so low on my list. But you just swayed me. You swayed me bad with what you said. My number 9 went through some injuries, recoveries. He came back, and he did well this year. But he missed a significant part of it, and we're not getting the same Seth Rollins.
I got him as number 9. I got him as number 9 as well.
We're not getting the same Seth Rollins that we know and love. We're getting a much safer Seth Rollins because he has to be safe coming back from that leg injury. But it's just not this. Now, it might be because of how he's booked. I don't know, but we're just not getting that same Seth Rollins. Don't get me wrong, his matches are good, but we know what to expect when it comes to a Seth Rollins. And his matches, just like you said about Sasha, are pretty much status quo, and you know what to expect from him. And I just don't feel as though he's turned the corner yet. Maybe it's because he's stuck in the same fuse with the same guys all year. But Seth Rollins is my number 9.
Exactly.
Still waiting for that Triple H thing.
It's like Seth Rollins he's been wrestling safe ever since. And it's like he's scared of doing certain moves because you won't see him do the Phoenix Splash anymore. We haven't seen that since last year. You'll see him do certain moves, but it's not ones that we've seen Seth do when he came up from the Shield. We haven't even seen certain moves that he's done when he was in NXT. So nothing really stands out for what he's done ever since he came back. Because even then, even last year was like, okay, he'll surprise us with the Phoenix Splash. He'll surprise us with the Seth Walker. He'll do something in order to like show difference between all of his matches, regardless of him having a forgettable title run. But ever since then, it's just, well, same old Seth.
All right, we move on to number 8. My number 8, she is pretty low on my list. I got Sasha Banks. Sort of kind of for the same reason you said, but I do have her over Seth Rollins because I don't want to forget about the first half of the year where she did play a bit of a different character. She was a little bit more of a heel. And when she first came out to challenge, what's that girl named? Charlotte, for that title, and they prolonged it for another month because they did another Becky thing with Charlotte. But that stuff that she did leading up to it, going into WrestleMania, was all good. Then her feud started off well with Sasha, and her matches have been really good with with Charlotte. On the, I would say about 3 of them. I would say 3 of them were really good. The rest of them were middle of the road Jones. Botches here and there she could clean up, but she's put on some pretty good, memorable matches, and I got her at my number 8. She can't hold on to the title to save her life.
See, now that's understandable, but for my number 8 goes outside the box. My number 8 makes you realize that, well, maybe, just maybe, not only has he done good this year, even though what he has done this year, the match that he has put on this year that is great, that overshadows a whole lot of matches, wasn't on the main roster. Even though that's the case, fuck your feelings.
Oh, this
especially,
guy.
Especially since he's one of my guys, and no, goddammit, it's not Apollo Crews. Fuck no, it's the Cedric Alexander.
Oh,
right?
Oh.
You put some respect on his name. Him with the Kota Ibushi earlier this year. Hey yo.
Oh, he's all right. Okay.
He's like the only guy that I've gotten that was part of that whole cruiserweight division that's even on this list because of that match alone. I put him up there only because of that match. Now, don't get me wrong, being that he is African American, he's gonna go back to the system where he might end up having a dancing routine next year. He already has a I'm a black guy with a black girlfriend randomly out of nowhere this year. But the thing is, still, that gives you an understanding that you shouldn't sleep on the Cedric Alexander, especially since he's put on great matches like that. But chances are, it's understandable if he doesn't end up on anyone else's, list. And at the same time, I don't blame him. But fuck your feelings. This is Cedric Alexander. Put some respect on his name.
All right. My number 7. Oh, man. I'm ready for the pitchforks on this one.
Oh.
I feel as though this guy's put on some really good matches. People want to say he was carried through these matches, but you can't go to the wedding without your bridesmaid. You can't go to the dance without your dancing partner. You're gonna need somebody that could go in there. And they'll say that somebody like an AJ Styles can put on a match with a broomstick, but Roman Reigns has been part of all of these things, and I've seen Roman Reigns put on good matches. And I would say that this year has been his best year of work and of wrestling. It's not, to me, it's not just the guy that he's wrestling is carrying this guy. I look at both sides of the spectrum, and I look at Roman. I look at the work that he does. I look at the physicality that he puts out. The guy is good. Like, it needs to be put to a rest. People thinking, actually, I don't even hear people saying that he's not putting on good matches anymore. I don't hear people saying that he's green or anything like that, as they did last year. So that goes to say that he has improved a lot this year, even in the eyes of the people that doubt him. Roman Reigns is my number 7, greatly improved this year.
Now, with your number 7, I happen to come up off the deep end with this one. You might be mad off of this one, but hey, at the same time, at least try to understand where I'm coming from when I say this, when I have number 7 as Rusev Matska.
The motherfucker.
Now, there's a reason for it, and the reason is, to be honest, when it comes to this year, and even when it came to his second title run as U.S. champ, to be honest, kind of like his first title run. It was forgettable until we end up getting to that glass ceiling. Most of the matches that he's had before.
Rusev's first run was legendary.
Yes, it was legendary.
He fucking Machka'd everything.
Yeah, he Machka'd all of the black people. But the thing is, like, do you remember the black people that he went against? Just see right there, you're like, if I were to say, do you remember anybody that he's went against during that? One person that you remember is John Cena, because John Cena took the title off of him.
I remember.
But the other people.
I remember all his matches, actually.
Yeah, because it's you. It's you. Of course you would remember it. But the thing is, before that, he was just beating up black people. Before that, he was...
Well, he beat up a Heath Slater and a Jack Swagger. And,
yes, he was beating up all
Kalisto.
of these jabrones.
Not Kalisto. Kalisto's boy. What's his boy's name? The other boy. Sami... Not Sami... he needs a mask. Sin Cara. I remember his matches.
Yeah, but see, that's you. Again, that's you. And you know how much of a fanboy you are of Rusev, but... Bro, see, that's understandable.
People with no boots on, no socks.
See right there, but see, you should understand that even when it comes
Zack Ryder.
Okay, I got it. Can you get me? Even when it comes to like his second title run, it was forgettable as hell. But then again, I mean, did you remember like who even had it before Rusev? No, fuck Kalisto. But at the same time,
forgot.
Rusev has just been, how should I put this? I feel like ever since they had him put on the boots, he's just not been the same Rusev. Not at all. It's like Lana hasn't even been the same Lana, but that goes to just the gimmick itself. When it comes to his in-ring ability, Rusev has not been the same Rusev. Not at all. It's actually, it's more like Rusev's been the same Rusev, but the same Rusev that you've seen since. Yeah, watered down.
Can't talk about Putin no more.
Exactly. To be honest, that's kind of sad. And I hope that in 2017 they actually change that around, have Lana still come out with the whole crush thing, and Rusev's just putting his toes in people's backs and just arcing their backs so damn badly.
Yeah,
they look like a McDonald's arc. But
all of this stuff is not going to happen, unfortunately.
Yeah, sadly, it's not going to happen. Sadly, it's going to be the same Rusev that we have now, but Rusev just hasn't been the same as before, and Rusev's just been a watered-down version of his former self. Like, I can even look back at the NXT version of himself, and it's like, where the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, I hear you. So do I go to my number 6?
Number 6, go to yours.
My number 6, I'm just going to come right out with the name. It's Kevin Owens.
Oh, okay. All right.
Kevin Owens this year, though he showed his versatility and being able to wrestle against pretty much anyone and put on a match where you could kind of get a crowd. You could get the crowd behind him. He has slowed down his pace dramatically. We know what a Kevin Owens can do. And I don't want to say for the most part, but there's a lot of times where Kevin Owens will make a match boring, and I don't know if he's doing it purposely or not.
It's definitely done purposely.
Like the headlock master thing, it's gotten to a point where it's pissing me off. Because you want him to pick up the pace, because there's a Kevin Owens in there that we know is in there, and we're just not getting him. I don't know if that's a Vince thing or if that's a Kevin Owens thing so that he could generate heat, but it is watering down him and what we know of him. And it's also watering down his run with the title. So, number 6 is my Kevin. He's still putting on good matches, but he slows him down a bit much. That's my number 6, Kevin Owens.
Now, I feel you and everything with the Kevin Owens, but we're going to get back to him eventually. Trust me, we're going to get back to him eventually. But when it comes to my number 6, and there's another person you have to blame for this person being at number 6, but for number 6, it goes to Charlotte. Now, the only reason for this is that not only has Charlotte been putting on great in-ring work, but what's made her go to number 6, because she could have ended up being higher on this list, but what messed it up is the fact that she had the same type of match with Sasha Banks over and over and over and over again. Kind of like what I said about Sasha Banks having to do the same things, like just the same old stuff over and over again in pretty much the majority of the matches. The majority of those matches that I even mentioned happened to be with her against Charlotte. So Charlotte was not that much different. Yeah, she put on some things here and there to show out. That's the reason why she's at number 6 and not number 9. But not only that, it actually resonates. She was like one of the only few people that resonated with their match, with not only telling the story outside of the match, but bringing it inside of the match. Sasha Banks is at number 10 because it's just the same old Sasha. Charlotte is at number 6 because because
she's better.
Exactly, because she's better, because she's genetically superior. Not only that, but because the story that she told outside the ring, she brought inside the ring. I mean, the story goes on with her being able to beat Sasha at pay-per-views. It still continues, and it still shows why she's able to do so. And I dare for someone to actually try to say otherwise, because I mean, even if you do say otherwise, and if she deserves to be low on this list, let us know in the comments section. Let us know your thoughts so far, being that you may end up like listening to this, reading this, watching this. But let us know. Just just have it play in the background whenever you masturbate. I don't know. But either way, Charlotte's number 6 on the list.
My number 5. Rusev. Does that surprise you?
No. You know what? It does surprise me. It surprised me that he's not at number 2 or number 1. That's what surprises me.
He was.
See?
He was.
See?
Until I realized, oh shit, he's pretty damn high.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Now, if this was Rusev of last year, I would put him up there. But this is Rusev of this year. And though I still feel as though we still get signs of 2015 Rusev when they do allow him to go out there and crush the person, like an Enzo.
Yeah,
when we get those type of Rusevs, that's the guy that we love. But even when he's having matches where he has to sell and he has to struggle, he does a good job at that. See, now it isn't just about how well you can carry a match offensively, but how well you can sell a match and how well you can make the next person look. Now, let me draw you into something. Big Cass sucks, right?
Oh, this is a fact.
Rusev made that boy look strong. Even though that match was complete and utter shit. Think about how strong this guy looked. Because look at who it is that he's going against.
Okay, right? First of all, wait, I'm about to bury your whole thing right now. First of all, that guy look great. That was a kickoff show match. A kickoff show match that didn't even last. Show match that didn't even last 5 minutes. Then we had the rematch. Then we had the rematch on Raw. That didn't even last 5 minutes. That was just whatever.
Here's what you're missing. It made Cass look better than Cass normally looks. Cass normally just looks like a guy that's just floundering around, looking like just lurch-looking dude.
Yeah, but okay, you know what? The thing is, no. I feel you and everything, but I'm about to bury your whole thing. See, the problem with that is, let that had actually been an actual match, like that lasted more than just 3 minutes, and they would, everybody, both of them had gotten their stuff off. I would be agreeing.
By the way, go ahead.
Yeah. Like I said, I would be agreeing with you on this. If that match had actually been an actual freaking match, that was just a piss break. Both of them were piss breaks. I don't count that as much. Big Cass sucks, and yet he still sucks until he shows different. All that was just a piss break. Nothing more.
Great. Bill Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. Piss break?
That was definitely a piss break. What the hell? It was a
dude.
That shocked people.
And people were like, no way Goldberg's gonna have a chance.
Yeah,
and
you're right.
Crushed it. Brock Lesnar made Goldberg look like $1 million out there. And that's because of Brock Lesnar.
You're absolutely right. But at the same time, it was still a piss break.
But you're missing my.
I get no. I get it.
My point is how he can make the next person look, and that
exactly, and that
goes into wrestling ability.
And that's understandable, but that was so one. The way that happened, just like Cass and Rusev, was so one-sided. Yes, the person was supposed to make their opponent look good, but at the same time, it wasn't really a defiant win.
If Cass does that against Curtis Axel, does it have the same effect?
If who did that against Curtis Axel?
Cass does that against Curtis Axel, does it have the same effect?
No, not at all.
Because it's Rusev. It's Rusev that he's doing it against that gives it that effect.
They didn't even put on an actual
I'm putting over Rusev selling, and you're talking about Cass.
No, I understand where you're coming from with Rusev selling, but the thing is, you bring this up because he made Big Cass look like $1 million. But the reality of it is, yeah, that might have happened, but let that had happened against John Cena, then that would have surprised me. Let that Big Cass done that against Roman Reigns, that would have surprised me. Kevin Owens, that would have surprised me. AJ Styles, that would have surprised me. It's Rusev. Rusev has win against like John Cena and them, and has constantly hit that ceiling. So it's not surprising that he's at this position where he has to make a guy that Vince McMahon likes in the Big Cass look good. All I hope for is that his singles run for next year, being that he did this.
I have to throw out another name.
All right.
This year, who else, other than going against Rusev, who has Roman Reigns looked as strong against?
As strong against? Triple H.
Boy! I think people are listening to understand my point.
I'm kidding. Watch the comments. Watch the comment section just turn to fire right now. Like, if you don't get this retarded son of a bitch, fuck up out here.
Oh, give me number 5. God damn it.
My number 5, which has, just again, this is one of those situations where I blame
Ziggler up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We gonna get there. This is one of those situations where I blame someone else for even having to put this guy on my list. This guy wouldn't be even near my list. I wouldn't even have thought of him being on my list if I had made this list last year. Just fuck this guy. The year before that, yeah, fuck this guy. Before that, yeah, fuck this guy. Before that, yeah, fuck this guy. Yeah, the year before that, yeah, fuck this guy. Yeah, the year before that, yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy's existence.
Yes,
but surprisingly,
yes,
some strange motherfucker. No, ain't no yes. Trust me. There's no yes here. But trust me, there's no yes here. I don't even want to say fuck. But because of the matches that he has had that are memorable now with his opponent, he's number 5 on my list. Dolph Ziggler. Blame The Miz. Blame The Miz, and for both of these guys, both of The Miz and Dolph Ziggler, for bringing the story.
He tipped it off by saying, we're going to get there.
Exactly. Exactly. See, right there? See, you caught that. You caught that.
I can't be mad at you.
Exactly, because it's like they both brung the story into the ring. Not once, not twice, but all the times that they actually went against each other. Even the Miz.
My problem is I just don't like his matches.
Yes, and that's the thing. That's why he's number 5. Dolph Ziggler.
Do something besides bump.
Exactly. Dolph Ziggler has the same. I have the same problem with Dolph Ziggler that I have with Sasha Banks. The same old, same old. This man has never changed. This man has never changed within the last. Let's see. When he started really getting to this gimmick of when he stopped being with the gimmick AJ Lee and Big E, and that's when he started being with this whole underdog coming out of nowhere, trying to get the main title, but yet it's so close and yet so far away type of gimmick. He copying Shawn Michaels and all of them. Yeah, ever since then, he's been the same damn Dolph Ziggler. The same old, same old. But damn, I gotta give respect to him for the fact that he's put on memorable matches with The Miz. And don't get me wrong, he has won against The Miz plenty of mother-loving times. Plenty of times throughout his whole damn career. It's basically what I call the Battle of Ohio. But at the same time, if it wasn't for the fact that The Miz skyrocketed his own damn, what's the proper way of putting The Miz over here?
I don't know, but I'm about to put a timer on your ass.
If he hadn't put up his own damn stock, right? If he hadn't brought his own damn stock up, The Miz would have helped out pretty much anyone that could actually go against him for the title. But they put Dolph Ziggler, which was a great idea, and it worked out. Dolph Ziggler, number 5.
But, yeah, it made him into a loser that could get away with being put in title matches.
Yeah, that's the reason why he's at number 5.
My number 4 is Charlotte. Yeah, I went Charlotte. I had her in my top 3. Fuck, I had her at number 2. But I had to think about it, and I thought long and hard about it. The thing with Charlotte is she's one of those people that progressed throughout this entire year. As this year went on, she's gotten better and better and better. Fuck, I want to put her at number 3 now.
I think it's her father. I think it was her father. Like, you really start thinking about it.
The thing that I love about Sasha, I mean, I always get their names mixed up because they fucking against each other so much. But the thing that I like about Charlotte is her demeanor isn't only in her promos, but it carries over into her ring work. She carries that in there and she dominates. She'll let you have your little Raw win. She don't give a fuck about those because that's not where the money's made. Her money's made in pay-per-view. And when the pay-per-view lights come on, she absolutely... It's not that she just has a dominant record. She dominates the matches. And Charlotte is the type of... I really want to put her at number 3. Charlotte is the type of wrestler that you want your champion to be like. If you want a top person in your company, whether it be a top face or a top heel, that is the person that you model it over. You model it over Charlotte and how her demeanor is, how she carries herself as a champion, how how much prestige she wants to invest into that belt, how much the title means to her. And it all shows when it's on the big show. And she lets you know, all right, we're here at this pay-per-view. I am going to destroy you. She doesn't give anyone a chance. And I love it. Now, at the beginning of the year, she struggled a little bit.
She didn't really struggle.
She was ending her babyface run at the beginning of the year. Then she had her stuff going on with Becky, in which she completely destroyed her. Triple threat with her and Sasha. Then back again with Becky. And then on to Sasha again, in which she put on all memorable matches. I would say like a couple of her matches with even Becky were pretty good as well. But like I said, she progressed as the year went on, and I have her at my number 4. I kind of want to put her at number 3 now.
Nah, I feel you with everything. I feel you with the number 4. But my number 4 is Kevin Owens.
No!
All the same reason that you said for Kevin Owens to be on your list. But the thing is, when it comes to Kevin Owens, we know how great he is in the ring. Yes, he's pulling off that whole killing time thing. Like, even the last pay-per-view when he went against Roman Reigns, that whole damn thing with him getting out of the ring, that so annoyed the crap out of me. And that progressively showed me exactly how Kevin Owens was since even becoming champ. He wasn't like this before being the champ. He was still a great wrestler, regardless of him having the Universal title or not. But the thing is,
talking about the nuances that keeps him as a heel?
Yes, pretty much. It's understandable how they want him to be as a heel, and he has done it as well as he possibly can in the ring. But with him killing time, it just really it kills me. He could have ended up being higher on my list if it wasn't for the fact that he's just up in there Headlock Master. That's passable.
He does everything to annoy you.
Exactly. And it works. It works into his character, because how else? It's more like okay, so Kevin Owens is loved by the indie guys, by the indie fans and all that stuff that be knowing these big names from the indie scene that come up in the WWE, right? He's definitely one of those guys that people love. But how can we get them to not like him? Oh, we just have him do certain things in the ring. Headlock Master, have him go out of the ring, just pulling off some certain stuff. I mean, yeah, certain stuff that he does in the ring will just to make fun of his opponent. Yeah, he does that. But at the same time, Kevin Owens has also pulled off some stuff that, just we've seen him do for a majority of the time. Yeah, he changes it up here and there in the ring, depending on who he goes against. But at the same time, it's Kevin Owens. They're just killing him with the Chris Jericho thing. They need to stop that.
Absolutely. Let me give you my number 3, because now here's where things start to get a bit different. And I know that we're going to get different in these top 3.
Yep.
My number 3. Before I even say the name, I'll talk about it.
We got the build up.
My number 3 is a guy. Well, there's no more women left, but there's a guy that every time he's in the ring, you're going to get a special match. He's always going to give it 110%. And it's always going to be a match that wows you. He's always going to do something in the match that's going to wow you.
Apollo Crews.
Yes, you guessed my number 3.
You a goddamn liar.
This is a guy who struggles through injuries, but anytime he comes back, he's always over. The crowd always loves him because they know his ability, they know what he can do, and they want him to be at the top. My number 3, if you haven't guessed it, is Cesaro. Cicero, the Swiss Superman himself. Even after coming back from injury, everything he does is crisp, is spot on. The guy is just an amazing worker. He hasn't gotten to that next level yet, and the only reason I have him over Charlotte is because this is top 10 wrestlers, and his wrestling ability is better than Charlotte. And we don't typically we're not going to get 100% the same matches because he's not always wrestling the same people over and over and over. So, variety, superior talent, got to go with Cesaro at number 3.
Understandable. But before I get to my number 3, for those for those who are watching, listening, remember to hit the thumbs up button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Put Wise over. Put this man over. It'd be greatly appreciated if you do so. We try to go into 2017 with a good year.
Can I give him a light goal?
Oh, yeah. We're going to put him over light goal.
700,000. If they've listened this long, we could get to this light goal. It's a real easy one. It's real easy. We'll put out the top 10 superstars of the year for the main roster. 500 likes. 500, easy, right? 500. All right,
that should be understandable. I mean, look how many people who end up watching, right? Hopefully, there's more than 500. Then we can get to 500, right? I mean, we can get to 500.
No, let's make people watch.
500,000. It's all right. Just 500,000. 500,000 likes. Oh, he's going to pull a PewDiePie. All right.
All right. Yeah. 500. So, give me your number 3.
All right. Being that you already said it. Ooh.
Oh shit! I was guessing.
Yes, you were guessing. Now, mind you, I wanted to have some build up into it, but y'all just said fuck it.
You built it up
because
I was bullshitting.
This look. Roman Reigns.
Ooh.
Roman Reigns has done great. Yeah,
he's had you jerking your arm this whole year.
Like, Roman Reigns has done great this year. I can't, like, and the problem I see with the people who watch him, like, it's an easy shutdown for them because they just want Roman Reigns to do some flippy shit. Roman Reigns does suicide dives. Roman Reigns does dives over the goddamn ring. People don't remember that.
That's about as flippy as you're going to get.
That's about as flippy as you're going to get. But as a progressive wrestler over the year, Roman Reigns has definitely done it. I mean, even when you think about it last year, Roman Reigns has gotten better than he was the year before. He has shown you why, he is destined to end up being that guy, the face. Right?
He sells well, but his psychology behind his selling isn't that good.
Yeah. His psychology, it's just like, fuck you. I mean, I'm a boulder, all right? I'm a boulder, all right? I'm not The Rock, but I'm a boulder, okay? You can't break a boulder that well, okay? You can't break a boulder that easily. All right, so you can go against Roman Reigns and he has put on decent matches depending on his opponent. I mean, just think about it. Like, he has put on memorable matches with AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, majority of the people that he's won against. But at the same time, Roman Reigns has been the same Roman Reigns, but his in-ring ability has gotten better. He's doing it for the people, and he's doing it damn well. So I give respect to Roman Reigns to end up being number 3. But number 2 is going to surprise the crap out of everybody.
I wonder if we'll have the same number 2 then. Unless you got Sami Zayn, then fuck you.
Fuck you.
You know what? No, give me your number 2.
Oh, you want just straight to number 2?
Give me your number 2.
All right. Okay, so you want my number 2. All right. Look, I have to build up this guy, all right? I have to build him up. I have to do it correctly. This guy surprised the crap out of me, not only in the ring, but outside the ring, all right? He said some things that made me realize how his work is in the ring. And I never realized it until he just blatantly said it.
No, I don't know who it is. Go ahead.
Because I like, even when he said certain things.
Is it Baron Corbin?
Fuck. Even when he said certain things, I had to go back and just watch this guy from the previous years in the WWE. And I'm like, wow, you know what? He is right with saying the things that he said. So for number 2, I have to give it to The Miz. The
I
Miz.
was thinking you were good. All right, okay.
Just think about it. Like the Miz, if it wasn't for the fact that, again, I keep on bringing this up. I bring this up a lot, but if it wasn't for the fact that he had went out and said what he said on Talking Smack, it would have just went over my head. It would have with his in-ring ability and how he works, just went over my head. He doesn't do flippy stuff because he doesn't want to catch an injury. And a lot of people who actually wrestle, a lot of them, they do certain things and end up causing themselves.
He wrestles safe, and he's dependable. He's reliable,
which is crazy because he's been around for so damn long, and people don't even realize it because you really start thinking about it. It's like, okay, it's not really memorable matches because it's just been the same old Miz working safe, but he does it for a purpose.
Now that you know that purpose, his matches are more enjoyable. Yep.
Exactly, his matches are more enjoyable, and now now that I've actually looked back, right, and I can even say this: he wasn't really one of those guys that brought the story outside the ring to inside the ring. He wasn't really one of those guys. But for recently, whoo, man, this guy, he's brought the whole Daniel Bryan moveset with him. This guy's just bringing the heat this year. I want that Miz to progress more over 2017. This Miz, where was this Miz about 10 years ago? Where was this Miz? This was the Miz that needed to be WWE champ. This was the Miz that I wanted to go against John Cena. This was the Miz that I wanted to be skyrocketed and end up being on the front of WrestleMania. This Miz ends up at number 2 on my spot. This Miz is money. This Miz is money. This Miz deserves all the freaking movies spots that he deserves because he shines. He's been shining in my eyes outside the ring and inside the ring.
Wow.
And it's incredible. Yeah, wow indeed, because it's incredible how great that he's gotten. He's a veteran.
That tells me who's not on your top 10.
but this guy, this Miz, we need this Miz for 2017. Put this Miz over.
I would buy into him being the world champ in 17. Exactly. My number 2. It's not the Miz.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And it's not the Miz because, and he would be my first honorable mention. It's not the Miz because it took so long to get to this point. It took very long to get to this point with the Miz. My number 2 is a group of people.
A group? What? Oh, I know.
The New Day.
New Day rocks.
I gotta put him at number 2 because even though they held back the tag team division, they carried anything that's associated with that tag team division. They were the tag team division by themselves. Their matches were entertaining, and any time that you got a New Day match, whether you like them or you love them, and I couldn't stand them after a while, they always put on good, entertaining matches. Their matches were always fun to watch, always kept you glued. Like, they would be this curtain jerker. They'll always, for the most part, they'll be the first match, because you know that that's going to be the match to get you into a pay-per-view. I enjoyed the heck out of New Day when it came to their matches. As far as their outside of the ring stuff, you can miss me with that. But it was entertaining to other masses of people, just not me. But what they did in the ring and how they were able to pull off matches, how they were able to pull off wins, how they were able to win when things seemed like they were stacked against them, and they always seemed to make it out. New Day is my number 2. Anything to say about my number 2?
Well, let me just bury you for a second. New Day, regardless of it, just the in-ring stuff, it's been the same old since last year. Yeah, they've done some things here and there to change it up, but they've just done the same old in my eyes. I don't even have them. I don't have them near this list because of that.
Not even near the list.
Not even near the list. They put on some great matches depending on the opponents, but at the same time, I mean, you can look back at the matches they had last year, and it's not that much different than any of the matches they had last year, to be honest. Well, when they turned heel
That's not your burial. So
no.
Our number one, and we could count this one down. Let's count it down.
Whoa, uno momento, por favor. I got an honorable mention here.
You got an honorable. Well, Miz is my honorable mention.
Oh, Miz, your honorable mention. Well, I gotta put out this honorable mention. He needs to be put over. All right. He needs some respect on his name. All right. What? You say Baron Corbin? Don't make me elbow you. Look here.
Is it
we gotta put some
Roman?
No, not yet. Like he better be number one on my list next year. But honorable mention here is the gamer. I was WWE champion. I put over Roman Reigns this year.
He's joking. False alarm, people. Ain't
no fucking joke. That's an honorable mention for real. I'm dead serious. That's an honorable mention. No, he's definitely an honorable mention. Triple H. I have him on here. Triple H is an honorable mention.
You got Cedric Alexander on there, so I can understand you having Triple H.
Exactly. It would have been switched, to be honest. But Triple H, the gamer.
Yeah, they're gonna kill you for that one.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Look here. Hold on a second. First of all, for anyone watching, I appreciate you being here, coming through. Hopefully, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and more importantly, hit that thumbs up button. But this ain't my channel. All right, this ain't mine. All right.
Would you like to shout out the channel, or are we still like no?
No. This ain't my channel. So go on ahead and subscribe to Wyzatv. All right, it'd be greatly appreciated. All right. So let me know how you feel in the comment section, so I could just laugh at your salt. So I could just laugh at your salt.
I
could laugh at your salt. You put some respect on the game's name, all right? Because
you said the game.
The game
knows how to pop a rating. All right.
The game Triple H, and I think our number one is
really good. I'll give him that.
Exactly. And I think our number ones are the same. So
we're gonna count 3, 2, 1. AJ Styles. Like, wait, what? Did you say? Wait, what?
I put AJ Styles.
Oh, I thought you said Kota Ibushi.
Wait, what? Is he side? This is not an argument.
AJ Styles is number one on everyone's list.
This is not an argument.
One's list that AJ Styles isn't number one on.
And then goes that one guy. And then goes that one guy in the comment section that's like, fuck you.
His dick is small. He likes AJ Styles too. He just wants to be a dick. Fuck that guy.
His dick is small.
Fuck that guy. He doesn't have sex. Fuck, I don't know. Fuck that guy though. That you're talking about.
That guy in the comment section. Yeah, we see you.
Fuck that guy.
We see you. We see you right there. Yeah. Fuck your feelings. Fuck your Ted that doesn't have AJ Styles as number one.
List, bar none.
All right,
without a doubt.
Like what's
like? We don't need to explain AJ Styles.
No, I'm not. No. Like to that one guy that just put that comment then right there that doesn't have AJ Styles as number one. Okay, what's your only argument? That he had a forgettable rivalry with Chris Jericho? How really forgettable was it? Because I remember that damn rivalry.
By the way,
huh?
We didn't give him the chance to leave the comment, by the way.
Yeah, no. He left that comment already. He left that comment. No. He left that comment as soon as he started the video. Fuck your feelings. Fuck your number one. All right. I don't give a damn who you have in this number one. AJ Styles is number one because fuck you. All right. This man is put on.
Don't have to explain AJ Styles.
This man put Chris Jericho over at WrestleMania. He came in with the biggest pop. He came in with the biggest pop, all right? He put everybody that he's went against, and I mean everybody that he's went against, he's put over. Fuck your feelings, all right? Fuck how you feel. Fuck your life. This man made Dean Ambrose relevant this year. Fuck your feelings. Fuck how you live.
Dean Ambrose was on his way out.
Exactly. Like, fuck your life, okay? Fuck the womb you came out of. AJ Styles is number one. All right.
Shit, I feel like AJ Styles matches with Dean Ambrose was probably his lesser matches.
Exactly. Like, did we forget that? I know that some of the people that are in the comment section that are even watching this right now are WWE fans. WWE
that's gonna leave that AJ Styles isn't number one. They're looking.
Yeah. But they're looking for it. They're like, who the fuck did put that on there? But it's understandable because I want you to look at this. For the WWE marks that decided not to put AJ Styles on there, this is what I want you to do. I want you to look up AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura of Wrestle Kingdom 10. You look up that match and say that, yeah, that AJ Styles is kind of different than the AJ Styles we get now. But that AJ Styles, this AJ Styles is still fucking great. All right, this is AJ Styles still putting everybody over.
30% AJ Styles, and he's still the best in the world.
All right, this AJ Styles almost killed James Ellsworth. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. All right, first time was almost accidental. All right, with the Styles class right down on his neck. He almost fucking buried James Ellsworth. But at the same time, he still buried a James Ellsworth. Fuck your feelings, fuck your life, and fuck how you live. You know what? Fuck the womb you came out of. AJ Styles is number 1. That's it. Bar none. I don't give a fuck. Thuggery. That's it.
Finish?
I'm done. I'm done with the person that didn't put AJ Styles as number 1. I'm done.
Well, he deleted his comment.
Yeah, he better have deleted his comment.
Or he maybe let me
still go through this video. Let me go through this video and see that what still has that damn thing up. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up on you, nigga.
That's our top 10. AJ Styles clearly number 1. It really doesn't need to be explained. He made everybody he wrestled with look good, all while looking the best himself. He carries himself like a champion. To hell, he has a winning record against John Cena. I don't think any more needs to be said.
Who else is going in 2017 with a winning record over John Cena? Who?
I think we're done here.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We'll see you later on for the Superstar of the Year. 500 likes and it'll get up a whole lot sooner.
We greatly appreciate if you do so. If you happen to be new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well.
Oh, you got to hit the gimmick bell on the subscribe button.
Oh,
too.
Yeah, don't forget to hit that gimmick bell so you get these notifications. Get them popping up. Be like, damn, this man left some fire on this channel. I need to watch it. Don't miss out. Trust me. You'll regret it.